We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where you watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. First up, I want you to listen to this audio. Listen this.
We have to definitely big up Popeyes News Links in the morning here. Popeye, bless up yourself coming from On The Spot News Media. Me definitely are one of them who are going to give you your flowers. You have to give credit where credit is due, because we see where you assisted the police in a man basically surrendering, the brother known as Cheeky, for a crime that was committed, and also the recovery of a firearm. We understand the circumstances and everything, and we see where the police report come out, but you were not credited. And I know say them not gonna give you the credit as a vlogger, but I'm pretty sure that the powers that be probably call you up on your phone and tell you thanks and whatsoever the case may be. But publicly, we know say the hierarchy of the force will not allow them to credit you for what you did in the recovery of the firearm and that element of crime, turning over himself to law enforcement. So blessings, and just go on, do the right thing as always, and continue, keep the fire burning. So for those of who has not heard of Popeye's News Links, that's the channel where cover most of what is happening on the ground in Western Jamaica, more so in Hanover and Westmoreland. Definitely, theme ground that. But you don't know, say me and him share the St. James battlefield. Yeah, man. So just go and big up yourself, Popeye, and just go and do. The fight continues.
So that was the voice of On The Spot News Media. But hear me now, On The Spot. Hear me now. It's Popeye News Links, not Popeyes. Got it? Anyway, On The Spot. Big up yourself. And thanks for the recognition. On The Spot News Media. Keep the fire burning. Now, as it relates to Cheeky surrendering and the recovery of the murder weapon, there is a lot that I could come here and say, but hear me now. Let sleeping dogs lie, but hear me now. Listen to me. There are a few things that I want to say to some members of the JCF. 1. Being egotistic no solve crime. 2. You cannot do this alone. We are all in this thing together. And 3. Communication is one of the keys in crime fighting. Got it? So, my viewers and my subscribers, listen me carefully. I am not looking to be awarded for the work that I do on YouTube. You will never ever hear me come here and boast about what I do. I let my work speak for itself. I am encouraged by both positive and negative comments. And last but not least, listen me again. I want you to get something in your head. If you are going to be saying that, Popeye, I'ma do this or do that to get views, you are correct. I will be understand me, because you are now. As a YouTuber, I depend on views to get paid, and it's not all about the views. For me, it's about being real. It's about being compassionate. It's about being trustworthy. It's about when I make a mistake, I can be man enough to say I was wrong, and here is the correct version. Hate me all you want. Cuss me all you want. Pray for the worst for me all you want. The work I do on this channel, it speak for itself. This channel is beholden to no one or no organization. This channel, it was created by me and it reached where it is today because of many of you. I will never ever let you down. And always remember, the word is love, or I should say, blessed love. Got it? So today, I have a few reports for you. But first, exactly 4 weeks ago, on Tuesday night, November 19, about 9 o'clock, that man on your screen, his name is Balfore Williams, but he was also known as Ray. Ray was 57 years old. Ray, he used to operate a bar at Caledonia District in the parish of Westmoreland, and he also operated a car rental business. On that fateful night, Ray was at his business place when a motorcycle with 2 hoodlums aboard rode up and stopped. That hoodlum on your screen, he came off the bike and he went into the bar where he shot and killed Ray. He also stole a bag that Ray had in the bar containing cash. Now, the video, it is not of the best quality, but I am sure that someone will recognize who this hoodlum is. If you have any idea who he is, please do the right thing. In this next incident, this one took place on Monday, December 16, about 10:30. We are told that the St. James Police, acting on intelligence, they went to Sunflower Crescent in the Norwood area of St. James, where they searched an unfinished building and bingo. One 6.9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 14 9mm rounds, was found inside a blue barrel among some fabrics. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but intelligencers, big up on yourself, and St. James Police, job well done. Over in Trelawny, yesterday afternoon, Tuesday, December 17, about 5:30, the Trelawny Police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at Rock District in that parish. During an extensive search, bingo, one brown shopping bag was found in a wooden closet under a yellow stuffed teddy bear. The bag, it was found to contain one Austria Glock 23 pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with 5.40 cartridges. As a result, the guy living at the house and who was at home during the search, he was arrested and charged. His name is Robert McLean and he is 20 years old. He was charged, so he'll be going to the courts shortly. Intelligencers, big up on yourself. And Trelawny Police, job well done. This one, it took place yesterday evening, Tuesday, December 17, about 6 o'clock. It took place along the Long Hill main road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that guy on your screen, his name is Marky, Parchment, but he was popularly known as Scanman or Cashew. He was 27 years old and he lived at Garden District in the White House area of Westmoreland. We are told that Scanman, he was riding a blue Access motorcycle with no license plate affixed along the road. About minutes after 1 o'clock early this morning, Scanman, he was seen lying unresponsive along the road with the motorcycle beside him. A passerby took Scanman to the Black River Hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition, suffering from serious injuries to his head. We are told that Scanman, he was later transferred to the Savanna-la-Mar hospital to be airlifted to the Kingston Public Hospital for intensive care, but at minutes before 9 o'clock this morning, Scanman, he was pronounced DEAD. It is suspected that Scanman, he somehow fell from the motorcycle. Sad indeed. In this next report, on Friday, December 13, I carried a report. It was about an incident that took place the previous afternoon. Thursday, December 12, about 4:30. It took place at a restaurant in the Brownstown Market in the parish of St. Ann. In that incident, a vendor named David Drummonds, he was 53 years old and he lived at Liberty Valley in the Brownstown area of St. Ann. David, he went into the restaurant to buy food when he got into an argument with a man popularly known as Ross. When Ross, he pulled a knife from his waistband, walked over to David and used the knife to inflict a serious wound to his chest. Ross, he then ran away, making good his escape. David, he walked out of the restaurant where he collapsed along the sidewalk of the Brownstown Main Street. David, he was pronounced DEAD on arrival at the St. Ann's Bay Hospital. Ross' correct name is Graham McDonough, but apart from Ross, he is also called Willie Reds. He is a 63-year-old craft maker living at Home Castle in the Brownstown area of St. Ann. Yesterday, Tuesday, December 17, Ross, in the company of a lawyer, he handed in himself to the police. He has now been charged for the offense of murder and he'll be going to the courts shortly. In this report, on November 7, I carried a report. It was about an incident that took place the previous night. Wednesday, November 6, about a few minutes after 10 o'clock. It took place at a club on Queen Street in Savanna-la-Mar in the parish of Westmoreland. That guy on your screen, his name is Kevin Palmer, but he was also known as Jitty or Jankro. He was almost 37 years old. Jitty, he lived at Hudson Street in Savanna-la-Mar. We are told that Jitty, he was at a club when he got into an argument with a guy known as Ricardo. That argument, it became physical, during which it is alleged that Ricardo held on to Jitty shirt, tearing it. He then pulled a gun and pointed it at Jitty, who ran off. Ricardo, he chased Jitty outside the club and he opened gunfire, hitting Jitty to the back of his head and his right side. Jitty, he fell to the ground and Ricardo, he ran away, making good his escape. Jitty, he died on the spot. We are learning that on Saturday, December 14, the Westmoreland police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid at 12th Street in Savanna-la-Mar where Ricardo, he was held by the police. His correct name is Ricardo Campbell. He is 23 years old and he is living at 12th Street. He was charged for killing Jitty, so he'll be going to the courts shortly. Over in St. Catherine, late Thursday afternoon, May 27, earlier this year, about 6 o'clock, a 37-year-old guy named Omar Andre Brown, but he was also known as Blacks or Shortman. He lived at First Avenue in the Cajun Corner area of Compound in Central Village in the parish of St. Catherine. Shortman, he was in the area when he was approached by 3 hoodlums. One of them pulled a gun and opened gunfire, hitting Shortman all over his body. The 3 hoodlums, they ran off, but they were challenged by 2 of Shortman's cronies who opened gunfire, hitting one of them to his right hand. The 3 hoodlums, they managed to make good their escape. Shortman, he died as a result. We are told that the guy who was shot, he went to the Spanish Town Hospital and he gave them a false story as to how he received the bullet to his right hand. He was treated and admitted, but he later checked himself out at the hospital before the police could question him. Since then, he was wanted by the police. But last week, Thursday, December 12th, the police, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid and he was held. His name is Alex Bryant, but he's popularly known as Chef or Chicken Finger. He is 26 years old and he's living at Browns Lane in the Central Village area of St. Catherine. He has since been charged for 1. Murder. 2. Being a participant in a criminal organization. 3. Being a member of a criminal organization. 4. Making use of a firearm to commit a felony. 5. Possession of ammunition. And 6. Conspiracy. So, he'll be going to the courts shortly. The mayhem. In this next report, I carried a report on Friday, December 6th. It was about an incident that took place the previous night. Thursday, December 5, almost 11 o'clock. It took place along a dirt track at 24 Wallen Avenue in the Old Britain area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. Residents, they heard gunshots being fired in the area, and when the smoke was clear, they went and made checks. When they checked, a guy was seen lying in the track in a pool of blood. The police, they were called, and when they inspected this guy, he had received gunshot wounds to his upper body. He died on the spot. Now, when I carried that report, I told you that he was unidentified. Well, he has now been identified. His name is Glenford Steele, but he was popularly known as Steelie or Alex. He was 38 years old and he usually works at parties as a security guard. He is from Buckfield in the Ocherous area of St. Ann, but he was living in the De La Vega City area of Spanish Town. So, investigators, they have now identified who he is. They are now trying to find out who killed him and why. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, if you had been reading the Jamaica Gleaner for a while, you would have read articles written by that lady on your screen. Her name is Barbara Gayle. Barbara, she was born on May 31, 1947, 77 years old. For many years, Barbara, she was the Gleaner's court reporter and she lived in a gated community at Phase 1, A Block, 70 Arnold Palmer Loop at Caymanas Country Club in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. On Monday, December 16, about minutes to 4 o'clock, Barbara, she was at home when she was approached by that guy on your screen. He engaged Barbara in a conversation, but he later pulled a knife, held her up, and forced her into her home. He then robbed Barbara of her 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLA motor car, her cell phone, and other items. The Jankro, he then used the same knife to inflict several wounds to Barbara, then drove away in her Mercedes-Benz. Barbara, she died as a result. Now, if you look on your screen, there is a photo of Barbara's Mercedes-Benz. It was found abandoned earlier today along the Dyke Road in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that the police, they are hot on the heels of this murderer. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye NewsLink and KlLLEG TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of